dude like flings open the plane door. And I might have peed myself just a little bit, right when that happened. Like, this is crazy. Like, what am I doing? My buddies are like, yeah, man, this is great. We're all like inching towards the door like this, with like our instructor on the back. First guy flies off. Then we're like all moving down. Next guy. Then we're like all moving down. Next guy. And I'm watching all this and I'm like, what am I doing? This is absolutely insane. This is what crazy people do. I see my buddy, my first buddy, flies down. Then my next guy flies down. Now it's like my turn. And I'm like looking at this open window. Wind is flying everywhere. I can't hear anything. And I walk up to the edge of the plane like this. The instructor on my back. And I'm like, I'm not going. I like turn, I'm like, I'm not doing this. No. He's like, and he's just kind of like acting like he's ignoring me. He's like, yeah. You'll get over it, you know? And I'm like, no, I'm seriously not jumping out of the airplane. I took one look down and I'm like, oh my gosh. I took like 3 steps back. And then he like nudges me up back to the... We had this like battle for like 3 minutes. And I'm sitting there, the wind's just flying past my face. And I'll never forget what he said to me. He leaned over my shoulder and he whispered right in my ear, and I could barely hear it, all the wind. But he's like, Nick, you just gotta do it afraid. You just gotta do it afraid. And right after he said that, it helped like this much. And literally, I just like took a step. Like, it wasn't even like a full step. Like, I just kind of like picked up my leg like that, and I felt like his whole weight just pushed me out of the plane. And I'm just spinning, I'm flying straight down so fast, it was all a blur. And as we're flying down, all of a sudden, as I'm like kind of out of control, I'm flying towards the earth, I can all of a sudden feel him begin to like tap my wrist to check the gauge on my wrist. And then all of a sudden, I began to hear him talk and say, hey Nick, put your right arm out. Put my right arm out. Then he takes my left arm and he puts my left arm out. And he stabilizes my whole body. And he begins to point out instruments that I didn't even know were on me. He begins showing me things. All of a sudden, I'm skydiving and we're flying down, pulls the chute, parachute pops open. And it's like the coolest view of the skyline of Chicago that I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. I wouldn't change it. I was so grateful that he pushed me out of that airplane. This is what I've learned. There are things inside of you that you'll never see come out of you unless you take a step. There are gifts, and there are talents, and there are dreams, and there are instruments, and there are things that you haven't even seen yet. But until you take a step of faith and you do it afraid, will you ever see those things come out of your life? Things that the creator of the universe has put inside of you. Why do you hear the squeaking? Those of you who are running, why do you keep hearing that voice? Why do you keep having preachers grab microphones and preach messages like this for this season of your life? You want to know why? It's because you have so much on the inside of you. There is so much purpose. There is so much vision and dreams for this generation, for right now, that unless you take a step, will lay dormant. It's going to take action. It's going to take you stepping out and doing it afraid. God's supernatural meets our step, and something powerful takes place, and it'll look different for every single person in this room. But if there's one thing I've seen, is that every time I've let go of a bad relationship that I knew was not right for me and best for me, it was good, but it wasn't best. Every time I've sowed a seed and I've given when it was extremely uncomfortable. Every time I would see God's supernatural hand begin to bless and work and take care of and usher in another crazy divine miracle and provision. Every time.